Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit-Down. As I said on my last video, now that we've caught up on the catching up, we can catch up on the stuff that we missed the last 2 weeks. We just took a look at the main trailer for Barbie. If you want to see my reaction to that, you can see it right there. But now we turn our attention to a trailer from about 2 weeks ago for an upcoming Mission Impossible movie that I am stoked for, because I'm stoked every time a Mission Impossible movie comes out. So far, all we've gotten was a teaser trailer, which came out about a year ago, and it kind of was like, if I remember correctly, it was just kind of like a music track with clips playing. It kind of felt like a throwback trailer for me watching it. But it was littered with all sorts of great action. The chase sequences look unbelievable in this movie, and I'm really stoked to see what we get with the official trailer that's sitting in front of us. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We're getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. And I gotta tell you guys, man, you know me, I'm a sucker for these Tom Cruise movies. I mean, just in general, like anything that Tom Cruise does, I'm typically here to watch it. And the thing that I love about what he does for cinema is that what you're watching is typically real. And since him and Chris McQuarrie got together with these Mission Impossible movies, like, while Tom was already doing like crazy stunt stuff, McQuarrie found like the way to elevate the type of stunts they were doing and to connect the movies. Like, all the movies that McQuarrie has done have had reoccurring characters, specifically female love interests, which never had happened in the Mission Impossible movies prior. The only recurring characters were the main team. And the stories did kind of run into each other, where the movies prior to McQuarrie taking over really didn't have any through line other than it was just another mission for Ethan Hunt and his team. And that's the thing that I love the most about what McQuarrie and Cruise have been doing, is while the stunts and what you're getting on screen is unreal, the fact that these stories are now connecting to each other and you're building momentum or laying foundation with stuff that's come before that's now playing into these bigger world-ending type scenarios that they're coming up with. And like I said, the teaser trailer a year ago showed us a ton of action, specifically in the chase department. We're going to get motorcycles. We're going to get cars. I think we're going to get multiple car sequences, and we're going to get planes. And I say that because we've been seeing Tom Cruise do all these, like, hey, there's a trailer coming. I'm on this plane and I'm jumping off. Or the big one that was in the last trailer, riding the motorcycle off the edge of that cliff, free falling into a skydive. Like, it's must-see cinema. That's all I can say. I understand that Tom Cruise is not all up there. And there are other things about Tom Cruise away from the cinema that rub people the wrong way. My mom is a very big Tom Cruise hater, and I get it. But when it comes to what's on screen in the world of cinema, I'm always here for it, man. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for it. I can't get enough of Tom Cruise on screen because he does crazy shit, and I'm pretty sure one day Tom Cruise is going to die on screen doing a crazy stunt. The one I've been putting my money on for a while is it's going to be space. Whatever he tries to pull off in space, that could be the one. But up until then, like, I'm here to see what he does next. I can't lie. So let's not waste any more time. As you can see, the headphones are on my head. Let's get the trailer up for you guys because it's up for me. Let's take a look at the official trailer for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Oh, wait, by the way, this cast is insane, man. Everybody is back. Plus, we got a whole bunch of newbies. We'll talk about that after the trailer, but the trailer's up. Let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at the official trailer for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Let's go!
Our lives
Woo!
are the sum of our choices.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're sitting there, you're like, this guy's got freaking one wrong moment. I like the fact that his past is coming back to
This
this
mission
one.
of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
Oh, man. Whew. Rebecca Ferguson, love her. She's been my favorite ad thus far.
He's coming.
Like to the new crew. Freaking, let's go, Palm. Haley Atwell.
You've no idea the power it represents.
Our villain.
It knows your story and how it ends.
Interesting. Oh, dude, I'll tell you these chase scenes. Let's go. Ah! Vanessa Kirby, another one of my favorite additions to this world. The White Widow.
After you. His fate is written.
Let's go. Palm looks
Tell me
great.
about yours too.
If anything happens to them, there's no place that I won't go to kill you. That is written.
Yeah, baby. No place I won't go. Like right off of a mountain into it full on head nose dive. Woo! That ain't CGI, peeps. That's Tommy Cruise just free falling.
Ethan.
Oh, it's
What's your
July.
objective? What's your ultimate objective?
Save the world. That's all that matters. Whew, whew. That's got to be a CGI pit, right? That's not real.
And my own.
Oh my good. Oh my God! What? How? How do they do these things?
Than this mission.
I don't accept that.
Dude, I freaking love Ethan Hunt so much. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my! Ah! No way! No way! Like, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, stuff like that. I'm like, did they just send a? Did they really do that? Did they send a train? Like, was that real? That's why Tom Cruise cinema is phenomenal, because you never know, it might be. I genuinely, I don't know. Like, there were a couple shots in this one where I'm like, I don't know if you could do this practically. Like, obviously, these movies have CGI visual effects in them, but usually a lot of the stunts are Tom Cruise really do it. Like, he won't do things that he can't do. Like, I go back to the one where it might have been the one right before Macquarie, or maybe it was one of the first ones Macquarie had done, where like he's got to dive into a thing and go underwater for like almost 2 minutes. And like, obviously it's a movie. You're going to get multiple cuts just for the sequence in and of itself. So you're going to have plenty of break moments where like you can do stuff, get some oxygen, come back, keep filming. And Cruise forced himself to be able to hold his breath the amount of time he needed to do it in the movie, right? So like, even though you're in a world where you have the movie effects and the things that are in there to make the movie look like one thing, like Cruise is still pushing those boundaries. So I see a freaking train go off a mountain. Now this looks kind of CGI'd, but like you could have like Cruise on like a huge set piece with like blue or green screen where you could put in like what's underneath him. But like they may have sent like a train off of like some kind of a ledge. Like I don't know how they did that one. And what was the other one? The other one was the train that goes under, like where he gets flat. That's a nod back to the original movies. Like we've seen Ethan do that before, but like, is that like, was that real? Like, did they figure out that Cruise could lie flat and like work on the like, I don't know, man. The lengths that this guy will go are just nuts, and like it's must see movie entertainment every time. Like, I'm so like, my eye is so used to being tricked by visual effects in moments like Cruise going underneath that tunnel, where like, even in a freeze frame, you're like, that's gotta be visual effects. But then, like, way underneath all of that, there's just this little part of you that's like, but it might be real. And that's why you have to go to the movies, folks. Like, it's to see stuff like this on the big screen and really go, I think they might have done that. Or they might not have, right? Like, a trailer can't do that justice. But, I mean, who knows? They're pushing themselves in these movies to boundaries that are so crazy that maybe Tom's got to be like, we got to do something CGI, but like, I bet you they figured out a way to create a contraption so when they all fly up like that in the train, like that's probably all practical. It's like, it's just nuts where they'll go. And then what I like about this one is, on top of just all the crazy action that we're seeing, you've got a storyline that just feels so at its core Ethan Hunt, right? It's that personal part, right? Like maybe it was Vin Rames, one of the characters, like, no one person is bigger than the mission. And Ethan's like, I refuse to accept that. And it's the thing that has driven him in all these movies. Any of his team, he will go to whatever lengths he has to keep his team intact and safe, and also save the world. And it's been that kind of push in the last few McQuarrie movies where we've seen, like, you've got to make a decision, and somehow Ethan figures out a way to, have his cake and eat it too. So are Cruise and McQuarrie taking Ethan to a place this time where maybe he's not going to be able to have his cake and eat it too? I think, like I said, just from a storyline standpoint, that little through line in and of itself is so fascinating and something that is so inherently true to Ethan Hunt. It makes this movie feel super personal, and I kind of like when it's super personal for Ethan Hunt. So I'm so here for Dead Reckoning Part 1, man. I can't wait to see where we go. But like I said, I love the fact that you've got your main cast back, Vanessa Kirby's back, you've got Haley Atwell joining this time around. Like, I want to see it all put together, and I can't wait. I'm always here for these Mission Impossible movies. I love the Cruise McQuarrie combo, but now I'm going to shut up and I'm going to turn it over to you. What are you thinking, man? How big of a Mission Impossible fan are you? If you've never watched the Mission Impossible movies, these trailers do anything for you? Do you get intrigued? I would say, if you've never seen a Mission Impossible movie, they do kind of have a Bond vibe to them in the sense that, like, you can kind of watch them as standalone films, but like I was saying before, the McQuarrie movies do interconnect to each other, where there are references and things inside of that stretch. So if you've never seen any, I'd maybe rewatch those. So I'd love to know if you would plan to do any of that, or like I said, are you just not here for it? And like I said, if you are here, are you going to the theater? Are you waiting to see it at home? If you're waiting to see it at home, why? Like, if there's a one time to go to the movies and you're planning on seeing something, Tom Cruise. Just look at what Top Gun did last year. Like, that's what this movie is probably going to be doing. So let me know if you're going to go see it in the theaters, if you're going to wait for home, what you're excited for, what you're not feeling, good, bad, indifferent, on the official trailer for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Put it down below in the comments section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. But if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions, you want to just show a little love and support because you dig the vibe. Maybe you want to be here to see what my thoughts are come Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Well, if you want to do any of those things and you haven't already, jump over there, man. Join C-Maniac Nation by hitting the subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace! Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got two video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those C-Man goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there. And I'll catch you on the next one.